my work now that everything I dreamt of is finally becoming a reality?
See, what I dream of is exuberance and excellence, because so many of us in India have left that far behind. You know, now that I have the privilege of traveling all over the world and meeting important people from all over the world, I realize that the West has a lot of posturing. They tell a lot of stories, but their backyards are empty. And in India, we have full backyards and we never told stories about ourselves because I think we're a little shy of marketing ourselves. And thank you. And then I will also use a further reference to Calcutta. You know, you go to North Calcutta, you look at the houses, you know, they're falling apart. You think that people don't have rent to pay. You go inside and you see layers of terrazzo, beautiful carpets, old chandeliers, Osler chandeliers, beautiful masters, paintings. And you know, what I like about Calcutta as a city is the fact that, you know, our what we collect and what we value is never measured by money, it's always measured by sentiment. And I think that is what we take forward because, you know, when I was growing up, I had very little, but I think I had very educated parents. My father was a chemical engineer, my mother was a painter. And I think they taught us that, you know, you need to dream, you need to have sensitivity, and then the world is yours. And today, I think that, you know, I am speaking to Calcutta. Firstly, I think it's a privilege to be born in the city because I think I've traveled all over the world, and trust me, ladies, I've been to every single big city all over the world. I think there is no other city that can replace the city, you know. And I don't say this here because I'm in Calcutta with Lady Study Group. I say this here because I say this with conviction, whether I'm at Harvard, whether I'm at Dr. Goodman, whether I'm talking to an American television channel or back home. Because, you know, while every other city is smart, Calcutta is a wise city. And you know, I think there is so much of there is so much of culture. And sometimes I think I've always said this to many people that, you know, in today's life, the only way to be commercial is to be non-commercial because everybody's trying to do business. Everybody wants to do businesses out of Excel sheets. And I also say, if I were to use the same thing, I say that the only way to be forward is to be backward. You know, they call us backward, they call that we don't have exposure. But what they haven't understood is that while the entire world has modernized and everybody is being consumed by the age of influence and the age of AI now, Calcutta is going to become a very expensive city in terms of cultural heritage because our backwardness has probably helped us preserve and nurture our culture.